Hi everyone, welcome to my video blog. I am doing it a couple of days early because I'm not going to be in the office for a while. I will be back after the holidays. So there'll be a week when I won't be here to do an update. Um, but I'll try to figure out some kind of video to post just to keep the rhythm going, because I'm really feeling like that's an important part of this for me. It's just to keep posting things on a regular basis. I have some video that I shot over the summer that I may finally edit together and put up, and that may be my update for next week. We'll see. Anyway, I hope everybody is really getting psyched up for the holidays. I know I am. Um, but on with my update. So I had a guy hit on me today, which was really, I don't know. I want to say interesting because that's what I always say, but really it was creepifying, and it was at the same time kind of, how best to put it. It was like it was good for my ego. Um, so what happened was, he's friends with a couple of other kind of more well-known trans women on Facebook, and I post that I'm also friends with, and he saw a post from me on one of their items in the wall, and went to my page and saw my profile picture and sent me a message, and I responded, and he was complimenting me on my looks, and I thanked him for it, and he complimented me again, and it was just, it was just getting more and more personal, and really what I think that um, means is that I need a new profile picture. It's kind of like a shot from like my midriff up, and I think that that may not be the best idea right now. I don't know. It's like, why should I be ashamed of my body, or try to hide it just because stuff like that happens? Like I say, it was a little creepifying and a little unsettling. I have to give that some thought. I could use a new profile picture anyway, so I'll give that some thought. Like I say, when he first started talking to me, I was aware that I was being hit on, and I thanked him for saying such nice things. But like I say, he was insistent. Eventually, it really began to seem creepy. I told him about my girlfriend, and I ended the conversation right there. As it stands right now, I haven't unfriended him on Facebook yet, but now I'm thinking that I really need to do that. Um, so. So I will probably do that now, and I really, I was just saying, I have a girlfriend, and I really love her, and I'm not interested in meeting anyone new, and especially not under these circumstances, like a stranger over the internet. I'm really not into that. So that's where it was, and it's, so that, I think that's kind of going to be the end of it. I sure hope it is. I'm going to, like I say, kind of sever connections with him, and move on. And the other thing that I got out of it is just some insight about me. As a guy, I always hated the way I looked, and anytime anybody would say anything nice to me, like compliment me on anything about anything really, I would turn it around in my head, and I would make it like a veiled insult, because they would say something like, "Oh, I think you're losing weight," and I'd be in my head, I'd be thinking, "No, I'm not. What are you saying? That I'm fat? You're saying that I'm fat?" And that was how my mind worked. And what I've noticed since starting to transition, since I've been transitioning now for like a year and a half, I started hormones a year and a half ago, is that I'm much more confident about my looks. People can say nice things to me, and I can accept it now, because there's not this fundamentally wrong thing for me. I actually, yeah, people can. I don't ever really come to the point of feeling like I need to argue with people who say nice things to me. Um, and that's not to sound egotistical either. It's just I'm okay with it. I'm okay with enough with myself that I can hear positive feedback, which I never could before. So I think that's the most positive thing that I took out of this kind of strange thing that happened this morning. So enough of that subject. I'm wanting to move on and talk about things that are, um, more related to the season. Um, One thing that I've noticed lately is that I have Christmas spirit, which is new for me. Well, not new, but it's been a long time since I've like really gotten into the swing of the holidays. For me, the holidays has often been um, about just like getting through it, and also I worked retail, so retail is like the Christmas onslaught. Everybody's in, they're all being stressed out and ugly kind of, and you're subjected to constant Christmas music, because one of the messages of Christmas music is buy, buy, buy. That's why you hear it in every store, because like Christmas is selling you like this wonderful magical vision, and so and that you can have if you have the money to purchase it, and that's something that I was always really made uncomfortable by. So I have um, I have had a problem with it. And like, in my office here where I work now, we have a no Christmas music rule, because my boss and I are the only ones down here, and we both kind of don't really appreciate Christmas music much. So we've had this no Christmas music rule, and it's been kind of great actually for somebody who was in retail for many years and who now doesn't have to hear Christmas Song 1 if she doesn't want to. It's really nice. And so for the first time this year, there's actually been a couple of times where I've heard Christmas music and been okay, and actually kind of like sought out some, so that's been really great. And, I'm still not much for for the Christmas music, for Christian music, um, but I can deal with it, and occasionally I want to hear it now. Um, Also, I'm not a Christian, I'm a Buddhist, but that's a subject for a different blog. Obviously, I'm observing Christmas this year, and actually we're really doing it. Karen and I have a tree this year for the first time. We're not going home to my family because of an issue with my transition for the family that we would go to. I don't know, I may have said this last vlog. Um, one of their daughters is now in that preteen part of her life, and is like very assertive about her gender, and I'm causing like some kind of angst for her, so I'm not going to so I'm not going there. Karen's staying with me. So we're doing Christmas here. So we have a tree, which is really nice actually. I like having a tree. It's been really great. Trimming it has been really cool, and it's like I like having it like in the corner there, kind of whispering Merry Christmas at me. It's been nice, and we have this, it's a 6-foot Fraser fir. It's really lush and thick, and it's a beautiful tree. We're doing blue and green lights, and kind of like these little figurine ornaments, and we wanted it to be like a really personal tree, something that's just ours. And so what we were doing is we're making little cactus ornaments. It's going to have like saguaro cactuses on it, and that's going to be our little personal stamp on the tree. So that's really just something that's ours, and I really like that. And I'm done with my Christmas shopping. Yay! I usually, it's like I know it's close to the day, but I actually finished everything today. I feel good about what I've done for Christmas for family this year. So, I think everybody's going to get their Christmas on time, and it's going to be awesome. I'm really feeling happy about how the holiday season has gone. You know, so you know, I hope they like it, and so I have a couple of conclusions about just in general what's going on. It's like I like myself better now, so I have more heart to give to others, and I seem to, you know, like people more in general these days, you know, because I like myself more. I'm done with having to spend every day in this Christmassy environment, which made me not enjoy it, and I'm free to like just do Christmas on my own terms. It's not about, you know, it's not about mandatory Christmas, you will have fun or else kind of thing, which really ruined the holidays for me for a lot of years. So, you know, I think the last thing that I'd like to say is I hope that everyone has an awesome holiday. You know, I hope you have family or friends to be with. You know, I've had lonely Christmases before and they suck. So, you know, I really wish that you have people, you know, to be with. And if you're alone at Christmas, my heart goes out to you. I wish you better Christmases in the future. And if you are in good company, um, check up on your friends. If you know somebody who you don't know, if they're um, if they have something to do or someone to be with, check on them, see how they are. I mean, this can be a really hard time for some people, especially if you have trans friends who could be really struggling. I mean, I'm a little bit um, alienated from both my family and my girlfriend's family this year, because this is the first Christmas that I've spent since, you know, since I've started living full time, and it's great that I have the friends that I have, and I do feel loved and embraced. I know that's not true for everyone, and I hope that if you know someone who might not be in that situation, please take the time to be in contact with them. I really want everyone to have the best holiday season that they can. You know, I really do pray for peace and for happiness for everyone every day, as part of my Buddhist practice. And, you know, I wish all of you all the happiness that you can stand. I really want this to be the last year of ugliness and hatred, and I really want the future to be a hopeful thing for everyone, and I'm really working to make that so for myself, and I hope you are too. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to me rattle on. I hope you have a great holiday again. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.